This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Perfect gifts? We've got them at Nordstrom Rack stores now. UGG, Nike, Barefoot Dreams, Kate Spade, New York, and more. Find everything on their wish list, all in one place.
Steve Madden? Yes, please.
It's perfect.
Did we just score?
The greatest gifts of all time? Yeah.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to score. Great brands, great prices. The greatest gifts of all time.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Halloween Podcast. I am your host, Lyle Perez. Today is October 20th, 2024, and this is episode 39 of our Haunted America series. Today we're venturing into one of the smallest but spookiest states in the Union, Rhode Island. Despite its size, Rhode Island is packed with paranormal activity from haunted mansions to eerie cemeteries. The ocean state's history goes back centuries, and with that comes tales of ghostly sightings, tragic deaths, and unsettling supernatural experiences. So buckle up, because today we're going to explore 10 of the most haunted locations in Rhode Island. Our first stop takes us to the notorious Conjuring House in Harrisville, which gained international fame from the 2013 horror movie, The Conjuring. However, the real-life paranormal events surrounding the house are even more terrifying than what the film portrays. Built in the early 18th century, this farmhouse was home to the Perron family in the 1970s, who experienced years of extreme paranormal activity. The family reported encounters with violent spirits, objects moving on their own, and strange disembodied voices. One of the most infamous entities haunting the house is believed to be the spirit of Bathsheba Sherman, who lived nearby in the 19th century and was rumored to have been a witch. Visitors and investigators have reported seeing full-body apparitions, hearing loud bangs in the middle of the night, and experiencing physical sensations like tugging or being pushed by an unseen force. Despite the terrifying history, the house remains open for paranormal investigations, attracting thrill seekers from all over the world. Next, we travel to Newport's legendary Breaker's Mansion, a symbol of Gilded Age opulence. Built by Cornelius Vanderbilt II in 1895, the mansion was meant to showcase the Vanderbilt family's wealth and power. However, behind its grand facade lies a series of eerie encounters. The ghost of Alice Vanderbilt, Cornelius's wife, is often seen wandering the mansion's grand rooms and corridors, seemingly tied to the house by her sorrow over personal tragedies, including the death of 2 of her children. In addition to Alice, the mansion's staff quarters and ballroom have been the site of frequent paranormal activity. Visitors report hearing phantom footsteps, music playing late at night, and even spotting shadowy figures near the grand staircase. The Breaker's Mansion remains open for public tours, offering both a glimpse into America's Gilded Age and its haunted past. One of Rhode Island's most chilling locations is Chestnut Hill Cemetery in Exeter, where the legend of Mercy Brown, the last American vampire, has endured since the late 1800s. After Mercy Brown died of tuberculosis in 1892, her family believed she had become a vampire, rising from her grave to drain the life from her surviving relatives. Mercy's body was exhumed, and her heart was burned as part of the ritual to stop her from returning. Since then, Mercy's restless spirit is said to haunt the cemetery. Visitors report seeing a female apparition wandering between the headstones, while others have felt an intense cold presence near her grave. Paranormal investigators have captured EVPs of a woman's voice whispering, "Let me rest." The cemetery is open to visitors, and it continues to draw those fascinated by Rhode Island's darker history. The Slater Mill in Pawtucket is often referred to as the birthplace of America's Industrial Revolution, but this historic site also carries a dark legacy of child labor, accidents, and death. Built in 1793, Slater Mill employed many young children who were often injured or killed by the dangerous machineries they operated. Many believe the spirits of these children still haunt the mill today. Visitors report hearing the eerie sounds of machines clanking and disembodied voices calling out for help. The most frequent ghost encountered involves the apparition of a young boy, often seen running through the mill's dark hallways. Paranormal investigators have documented shadowy figures and captured recordings of phantom laughter. Today, Slater Mill operates as a museum, offering guided tours that highlight both its industrial history and its paranormal activity. Our next stop is the Graduate Providence, formerly known as the Providence Baltimore Hotel. Built in 1922, this luxurious hotel has a dark history tied to its former financier, Johann Lycée Weisskopf, a man rumored to be involved in the occult. Some claim that the hotel's construction was influenced by satanic rituals, and that sacrifices were performed in the basement during the early years. Over the decades, guests and staff have reported chilling paranormal activity, including phantom footsteps in the halls, doors locking and unlocking on their own, and the apparition of a man who plunged to his death from the 14th floor in the 1920s. The ballroom is especially known for its phantom dancers, with witnesses hearing old-time music and seeing faint figures twirling across the dance floor. The Graduate Providence remains open to this day, offering luxury accommodations with a ghostly twist. One of Newport's grandest and eeriest landmarks is Seaview Terrace, also known as Carey Mansion. This stunning French Renaissance Revival mansion was built in 1925 by Edson Bradley, a wealthy whiskey magnate, and has a haunted reputation that stretches back nearly a century. Bradley moved his wife, Julia, into the mansion, but after her death, many believed her spirit never truly left. Witnesses have reported phantom footsteps, the eerie sound of an organ playing from the empty music room, and the apparition of a woman in a long gown believed to be Julia herself, wandering through the hallways. But Julia isn't the only spirit lingering in the mansion. Some say that strange shadows have been seen moving across rooms without explanation, and temperature drops in certain areas suggest other restless entities may be present. The mansion's vast size, combined with its gloomy interiors, make for an unsettling atmosphere. The home is privately owned, but it has appeared on Ghost Hunters and remains a well-known hotspot for paranormal activity. Though closed to the public, Seaview Terrace's haunted reputation lives on as one of Newport's most mysterious mansions.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
Hi, we're All Modern. We believe designing your space should be easy and simple. At All Modern, we have the best of modern furniture and decor all in one place. With styles from Scandi and mid-century to minimalist and maximalist, every design is hand-vetted for quality by our team of experts. And did we mention fast plus free shipping? That means you can upgrade your space in days, not weeks. That's modern made simple. Shop now at allmodern.com.
Saving for a lifetime? Investing for the first time? Becoming debt-free? You can do anything you put your money to. Learn how to make your money work harder with money, career, and investing tips in our Women Talk Money community. Plus, get in on free events and candid convos. Join today at fidelity.com/womentalkmoney. Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE SIPC.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
At a glance, the Charles Loof Carousel in Riverside seems like an innocent piece of amusement park history. Built in 1895 by master carousel maker Charles Loof, the ride was part of Crescent Park, a bustling amusement complex that attracted families for decades. However, beneath its cheery exterior lies a chilling past. In the 1960s, a fire broke out, destroying much of the surrounding complex, including the ballroom. Some of the victims of that tragic event are believed to haunt the carousel to this day. Many visitors and staff have reported hearing the carousel music playing when the ride is completely shut down. The lights flicker, and occasionally, the figure of a woman in a hoop skirt is seen drifting nearby, disappearing before anyone can approach her. It's thought that she may have been one of the ballroom's former patrons, doomed to wander the grounds forever. Though the amusement park is long gone, the carousel still operates, offering rides to families, along with the occasional burst with the supernatural. It remains open to the public and continues to attract thrill seekers looking for a glimpse into its ghostly past. Providence City Hall is not only the heart of Rhode Island's capital city government, but also a location steeped in ghostly lore. Built in 1878, this imposing granite building has been the center of municipal power for over a century, but it's also said to be haunted by the ghost of former Mayor Thomas Doyle, who served as mayor in the late 19th century. After his death, many believe that Doyle never truly left his beloved City Hall. Staff and visitors report seeing a shadowy figure riding the elevator late at night, often when no one is supposed to be there. Doors open and close on their own, and drawers are heard slamming shut in empty offices. One of the most common experiences is the smell of cigar smoke, Doyle's favorite vice, which waft through the hallways despite a strict no-smoking policy. Some visitors have even reported feeling an icy hand on their shoulder as they walked through the corridors. Providence City Hall remains open to the public for tours and city business, and its haunted reputation continues to intrigue both government workers and ghost hunters alike. Located on the picturesque shore of Narragansett Bay, Colt State Park spans over 464 acres of scenic beauty, but beneath its serene surface lies a haunted history tied to its former life as a private farm. Before the land became a public park, it was the property of Samuel P. Colt, a wealthy businessman who maintained stables and farmland on the property. It's said that one of the stable hands died under tragic circumstances, and ever since, strange things have been reported around the area where the stable once stood. Visitors frequently mention seeing a shadowy figure lingering near the old barn, and some have heard the faint sound of horse hooves galloping along the trail. Even on the warmest summer days, there are a sudden drop in temperature, leaving visitors feeling as though an invisible presence is watching them. Hikers have also reported hearing faint whispers carried by the wind, especially near the old observation tower. Colt State Park remains a popular spot for picnics and recreation, but those who venture near its historic sites often leave with chilling stories of ghostly encounters. Our final stop in Rhode Island takes us to the Nathaniel Green Homestead in Coventry, a historic house built in 1770 by General Nathaniel Greene, one of the most important military figures of the Revolutionary War. While the homestead offers a wealth of historical insight, many visitors come for its ghostly activity. It's said that Greene himself never truly left the home, and his spirit continues to protect the place he once loved. Visitors and staff have reported hearing phantom footsteps on the creaking wooden floors, particularly in the upstairs bedrooms, where Greene's presence is strong. Doors are known to slam shut on their own, and the sound of military orders being shouted can sometimes be heard in the distance. One of the most eerie occurrences happens in the kitchen, where the fireplace occasionally lights itself without explanation. The Nathaniel Greene Homestead is open to the public as a museum, offering tours that delve into the life of General Greene and perhaps a chance to meet his lingering spirit. And that wraps up our haunted journey through Rhode Island, where history and the paranormal meet in some of the state's most iconic locations. Rhode Island might be a very small state, but it offers more than just coastal views. It's a ghost hunter's dream. If you're enjoying all of these episodes of Haunted America that I'm doing right here on the Halloween podcast, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're getting your podcasts from. Believe me, they really do help. If you have any questions, comments, or want to suggest anything for a future show, send me an email to halloweenpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to go to our website, thehalloweenpodcast.com. Support the show by going to our merch store, ordering some of that podcast merch that I know you guys are definitely going to love. So feel free to order some stuff there and help out your favorite Halloween podcast. And don't forget to go to that Facebook page, facebook.com/The Halloween Podcast. We are getting dangerously close to the end of Haunted America, and I'm really going to need some guests. So if you are interested in being a guest on the Halloween Podcast, I don't really care what the topic is as long as it's horror, Halloween related. You guys know the drill. Send me an email, thehalloweenpodcast@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have you on. And also, I am looking for a more regular co-host to help me with some of the shows, especially shows when I do those Halloween episode sitcoms. So I'm really looking for somebody that can be more or less a regular on the Halloween podcast. So if you're interested, send me an email, thehalloweenpodcast@gmail.com. The only requirements that I really have is that you love sitcoms, you love Halloween, and you got a little bit of time on your hands. This is going to be more or less a 1 to 2 shows, maybe every 2 months or so. One show maybe every 2 months, 2 shows maybe every 2 months, depending on how the flow of shows go here on the Halloween podcast. So if you're interested, again, send me that email, thehalloweenpodcast@gmail.com. No podcasting experience required. So come back tomorrow as we continue our journey through Haunted America with a look at the state of South Carolina. I'll see you guys then. Have a good night.
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. Shopify is there to help you grow. Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms, and sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. What I love about Shopify is how no matter how big you want to grow, Shopify gives you everything you need to take control and take your business to the next level. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
Every day is filled with opportunities to express yourself. And with an everyday piece from Blue Nile, you can do it without saying a word. Blue Nile's collection of diamond jewelry is the ultimate statement, with sparkle that elevates any outfit. Or switch things up with a sapphire piece sure to spark conversation. Either way, their diamond guarantee ensures you get the highest quality at the best price. Express yourself with Blue Nile and get up to 30% off at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
Hi, we're All Modern. We believe designing your space should be easy and simple. At All Modern, we have the best of modern furniture and decor all in one place. With styles from Scandi and mid-century to minimalist and maximalist, every design is hand-vetted for quality by our team of experts. And did we mention fast plus free shipping? That means you can upgrade your space in days, not weeks. That's modern made simple. Shop now at allmodern.com.
Saving for a lifetime? Investing for the first time? Becoming debt-free? You can do anything you put your money to. Learn how to make your money work harder with money, career, and investing tips in our Women Talk Money community. Plus, get in on free events and candid convos. Join today at fidelity.com/womentalkmoney. Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE SIPC.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers. But you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on AutoTrader. They're really good at numbers. AutoTrader.